I was just in California last week. We met with the owner of the third largest food distributor in the state of California. It's a family business, so all of his adult sons also work for the business. As well, he has three business partners, and their kids, many of them, are part of the business as well. Mark is his name. He said, I work with a lot of nonprofits. I sit on boards. I've chaired a bunch of capital campaigns. I know what you're trying to achieve. I get it. I've done it. Makes sense. I'm supporting you guys. He said, I just find we're not reaching people and connecting with them on an empathy level where they feel empathy for what our program participants are going through, whatever your mission is. We have to connect with them where they feel that empathy and they want to give. And then he talked about how he formed a family foundation and he's trying to pass on to his sons and their spouses and his grandchildren this sense of civic duty to be philanthropic. And how do you do that? And he said, so we meet as a family every quarter and we look at the different charities and we look at the needs they have. And through our foundation, we're making gifts quarterly and we decide as a family. And it's really because I want to instill in my adult children this sense of duty to our community and to the charities that support the people in the community. And so I said to him, he's not able to come to their awareness event. I said, well, we've got a bunch of extra invitations here with us. Could we invite your sons and the adult children of your partners? We'd love to invite them to come to the luncheon. See, we didn't know because Mark is on the donor scope list, but the other ones are not on the donor scope list, but they're actually decision makers as part of the foundation. And he said, I would love that. In fact, I'm going to make sure all of them are there. And then he invited his sons, who happened to be in the office, to come into the boardroom. And he invited his partners, daughters, and sons to come into the boardroom. And he had us make the invitation and then let them know you are representing our interest as the family foundation and as the company and our charitable arm as a company. You are representing us. I want every one of you to prioritize whatever else you have in your calendar that day. Take it off. You're going to go to this event. That I thought, wow, this might be the way to bridge the gap to that younger generation by tapping into our more senior donors who we know we can count on for those 6 and 7 figure gifts, tapping into a desire they have to pass on to the next generation a sense of civic duty and philanthropy and get them to swing their weight around to get those 30 somethings to the events and get more engaged. So